What is up, everybody? Today we're back on the video. I do apologize, guys. We hadn't posted in a while. You know, sometimes life gets in the way. Work got really serious for me, and I started getting backed up. So I kind of had to slow down on the editing and stuff, and even some recording stuff. I'm not gonna lie. There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't record. So I had to focus back on the shop, and obviously, you know, finishing these trucks. That's what everybody wants. So, nonetheless, welcome. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're a return viewer, thank you. I really, truly appreciate you guys. You guys are the reason why I even keep doing this. Today, you're going to see Elenos truck, the one from Pennsylvania, the single cab. You're going to see the back bagged, and you're going to see some of the suspension, the airline stuff. I'm going to show you guys. I didn't record too much of that, I'm not going to lie. But you guys are going to check that out right now. All right, guys, so now that the front is done, you guys saw Danny put the whole thing together in front. We're gonna start taking the back apart. This truck obviously already has work done to it. The rim's already narrowed. It has a link set up. It has tubs and notch cover as well. But we're gonna take the bed off. We're gonna see what's been done to it. If we can make everything work with just maybe taking off the coilover and putting on a bag. We'll see that right now. I'll show you guys what it looks like under there. He's gonna take the bed off right now, and then we'll get back on it. All right, guys, so we obviously have a coilover set up here. We're gonna go ahead and cut that off, take those off. The link setup is gonna work. We're just gonna have to make a new notch cover, which isn't a big deal because he wants the tank and he wants hard lines to the top. ¿Qué más vamos a hacer, Dani? So yeah, we basically have to repair whatever is damaged. We're gonna add the back brackets right there. We're gonna do the back behind axle. And we'll probably do the shocks where you curve in. Well, they're pointed in. What else? We're gonna do an airlift, hardline, the compressors, and the tank on the top. We're gonna get rid of the static notch cover that he has on here, because obviously he's not stacked no more. He's gonna be bagged. Like I said, we are gonna have to make a new notch cover that's more forward, that way it clears, because if not, we're going to do the link setup and there's no point. All right, guys. So we have the bags on there already. We're liking our fittings. We ran out of straight ones. We're also waiting on shocks. Those should be here anytime soon now from Summit. What's next? What's next? We are gonna put the compressors, the tank, and the airlift on the notch cover. He did request we do that, and some hardline. So we're gonna have to cut the notch cover off, put a new one on there, and go ahead and start getting that routed. It's a good thing though, because it says static on there, and he's not static no more, obviously. Alright guys, so now that we have the notch cover tack welded in here, we're gonna go ahead and weld it in a couple more spots. And then I'm gonna run through the bottoms and fully weld it, the sides, and then the tops. I do like to, split the welds up just because that tends to warp more from what I've seen. So I'm gonna focus on the bottoms first, get those fully welded, the sides, and then take it slow on the top. Alright guys, so this is what the customer wanted to do. I made a bracket for that. That way we can mount it right there, and we're gonna have the stainless steel lines coming out. We're gonna go ahead and mark all this stuff. That way we can go ahead and drill the holes, take the bed off, and start getting our fittings on there and do everything we have to do to it. We're gonna go ahead and put you guys on a time lapse whenever we do that, but I'm just gonna mark them for right now. I'm not gonna record that. You guys will see us installing it later on. We're also gonna have to sand this down because they'll get some kind of rust on there from water getting on it. But we'll take care of that. It's not a big deal. All right, so you guys just saw Danny tack in these fuel cell mounts. The reason we went ahead and did this was because whenever I spoke to the owner about this being done, he asked me if he was gonna be able to drag it, and I told him, look, bro, you start your stock gas tank. That right there, obviously. And I told him I've done that before plenty of times, but after times you just go through that gas tank and you're gonna be stranded on the side of the road. So if you want to save yourself the tow truck and the hassle of having to swap it out, get a fuel cell. This thing is aired out. It still has a couple inches, so he'll be able to drag it and not have to worry about it. And right now, we're gonna take this. Danny's gonna take this off again. He's gonna fully water everything. As you guys can see, he did a crossroom in the back. He's gonna paint it, and then he's gonna go ahead and make the bolt holes on the fuel cell, and then he can take that off as well. And we'll be able to we'll be able to put the line to the back, guys. Extend whatever you have to extend, and then we'll be able to mount the modules like on the side. Probably in the front. We'll figure it out, but we'll show you guys that right now. All right, so yeah, check this out. We didn't show you guys whenever we made the holes because that was a horrible process, and it took us a long time to measure, make sure everything was squared up. But as you guys can see, there's a bunch of weld marks on here. The reason we did that is because we braced the bottom so that it wouldn't sound like a rattle, like it wouldn't rattle nasty. He's doing a blow through on here, and then he's gonna have the compressors obviously on top like we showed you guys. So it's gonna rattle a lot, even though it is 16 gauge, just because of the space that there is there. So what I did was, I didn't get a chance to record this, but I cut some 1/4 inch right there, and I just braced up the bottom, and I welded it about every about an inch every so. You guys can see that right there. So now that that's done, Mando's gonna go ahead and paint this. He's gonna get ready so that we can put it back on, because the fuel cell is on already. Danny went ahead and did this already. He didn't record him doing all of this, but Mando took off the gas tank. They got the wires run the way it's supposed to. So now we need to cut the bed for the fuel cell right there. Get the bed painted so we can put it on. We also gotta put the other shock on. And then we should be able to make this thing go up and down. I know a lot of you guys wanna see that, so we're gonna do the same thing on this. We're gonna cycle it a couple of times, and then we might get some rollers, and we'll see. Alright guys, so I completely forgot to record when we did the back. That's on me. Plus I didn't have memory on my phone, so it is what it is. We went ahead and we put on the banner. The back is finished, everything's mounted. I know I said I was gonna show you guys when we did that, but like I said, I forgot to record. Everything's leak tested. We're about to take this to go get an alignment done at Manny's over here on 28th, and then it should be ready to go. The customer is flying in from Pennsylvania so that he can go ahead and take it. But like I said, guys, I do apologize, but I didn't show you guys that. No, anything, man. It don't matter. So check it out, guys. We came here to Manny's. Everybody's been recommending us to him, and he did some work on a couple of my customers' trucks, and apparently this guy gets down in the alignments. So what we're doing is we brought the crew cab that Mondo dropped, and we brought the Chevy, obviously, that is bagged for Elenos, and we're gonna go ahead and get it in line before he takes off in it, because apparently where he lives at in the state he lives in, there isn't a lot of people that mess with these bag trucks. But you guys will see it right now up on the lift. We'll go ahead and show you guys the process of it getting aligned, which isn't a big deal. Put your sensors on there. You know, make sure your steering wheel straight, your wheel is straight, and almost you're good. If there's another look on the compressor and stuff, guys, it does look a little different out in the sun than in the shop. All right, guys, so now that the truck is on the rack, I can show you guys. This is the right height where he's gonna be at. More than likely, this is where I would drive it at. He's tucking tire. Obviously, when you look at it from down here, it doesn't look like he's tucking wheel, but he's tucking wheel just a little bit. The back, the same thing. And now that we got it at the height we wanted at, now he can go ahead and do what he has to do. Move the truck forward onto the alignment things, and then he can get aligned. More than likely, he's just gonna do the toe because the way we leave the control arm set up, the camber is pretty damn near closed. But there it is, guys. Shouldn't be long now. Damn it, guys. I ain't gonna lie. Manny gets down, I will for sure be bringing all my trucks to him. In and out, 30 minutes. So if you guys need your alignment done, make sure to hit that man up right there. Does really good work. He'll get you taken care of in and out. He does not fuck around. Again, this is his number and his card info. I know I put it earlier, but in case you guys didn't see that, I'll put it up here again. If you watched the whole video, guys, thank you. I truly appreciate you guys. The next video, if it's not the OBS that we're doing, the maroon, it's gonna be my daily. I did drop it. I know a lot of you guys already seen that, but I made a video of that too. For those of you guys wondering, we out.